Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but just watch this guy's tackles if you want a great display of timing and precision. He does it best.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Bentancur. Chiellini. Alexandro. Matuidi. Ramsey. And here's Dybala. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Danilo. Quadrado. That's a throw. Gets the better of his man. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Arthur. Ramsey goes looking. Messi battles to win it back. Vidal.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Griezmann. Dybala. Quadrado. And it's Ramsey. And here's Dybala. Ramsey has got himself a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Messi. That is a terrific run. This is promising. It's Griezmann!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Juventus getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Danilo. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Arthur. It's a good foot in there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Juventus have it back and they can go again. Well positioned to make that interception. Danilo. And here's Dybala. Dinks one in. Dybala goes for the cross. And the first half is done. And both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. We can review the first half.
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
And it's Ramsey. And it's been taken straight back. Bentancur plays it out to the flank. Arthur. Arthur. Jordi Alba. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Danilo. Quadrado. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Jordi Alba. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Arthur. And it's Vidal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Szczesny gets it upfield. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Juventus making another change here. Alexandro. He's got away. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
How about a shot?
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Messi! Back of the net!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you don't have to guess which one I prefer.
An act of charity gratefully received. A 1-0 lead established.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Ramsey. And here's Dybala. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
And look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Dybala! Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. They've played it short.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Oh, terrible pass. Messi. Luis Suarez. Has a pop!
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Messi. Luis Suarez. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Dybala. And that's that. Barcelona, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. How do you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.